Yeah. Wow! Those are some really good cards you got there. Thanks, Caitlin. I was thinking of entering a sick tournament, but I'm not good enough for that sort of thing. Sure you are. You're the best duelist I know. But only the best duelist you know. I'm not as good as any of the professional duelists. There's no way I could make it in the professional league of the duelings. Yeah, you're telling me. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ow, ow. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, yeah. And who are you supposed to be? My name? Is Noctic. Noctic, huh? Well, Noctic, if you're so good of a duelist yourself, then why aren't you entering the tournament? Who says I wasn't? Huh? That struck you, didn't it? Well, yeah, but, well, I bet I could beat you in a duel. Should we see about that in a duel right here, right now? But I gotta warn you. When you duel me, you duel for much, much more than your pathetic pride. You duel for way more. Including your girlfriend over there. What? In other words, if I win, I get her. No! No! So you're putting it on the line? Please put me on the line. You can destroy this kid. Alright, I'll do it. But if I lose, you can only blame yourself, alright? Fine with me. Then let's do it. Look, I got a shiny Dartrix card of you. No, you ain't, you motherfucker. Fuck you. And I got a shiny Weevil of you. No, you ain't, you're a prick. Fuck you. Anyway. Let's do it. I'll make the first move. I draw. I'm gonna bring smiles to this universe, and this is how. I play Dark Rose Fairy in defense mode. And that counts as a special summon if I discard one card. I discard Super Express Bullet Train. So that's a special summon. Now I also get a call on Rose Lover straight from my hand in defense mode. And now I play the field spell card, Black Garden. All my Rose monsters gain 800 attack and defense points. And I also get to draw one card for every rose monster I have in my field. So I draw 2 cards to my deck. Now I'll throw 1 card face down to end my turn. It's your move now. That's right, my turn. And I draw! What card should I start out with? Oh, I know. The 1 card I need. I play Allure of Darkness, which lets me draw 2 cards. But then I have to discard a Dark Attribute monster. And if I can't, I have to discard my whole hand. I send Shadow Volko from my hand to the graveyard and activate its special ability. I can special summon it in defense. Now I play 1 card face down on the field. And summon Shadow Hound. Now level 2 Shadow Hound tunes with level 4. Level 2 Shadow Volko tunes with level 4 Shadow Hound to create Penguin Brave. When it's summoned, I can resurrect one of the monsters that was used to summon it. I summon Shadow Volko back from the graveyard. Now level 2 Shadow Volko tunes level 6 Penguin Brave. I synchro summon the most infamous dragon yet. A dragon with such power that they say that only hardly any exists. I synchro summon Stardust Dragon! Stardust Dragon? Now I play Curse of the Shadow Prison. Field spell. Not only does it destroy your black garden, but now anytime a dark attribute monster is sent from my field to my graveyard, I could summon a different one from the grave to take its place. Now Stardust Dragon, wipe out Dark Rose Fairy! I activate Dark Rose Fairy's special ability. When it's sent to the graveyard, I can return it to my deck. And then shuffle up my deck. And then shuffle my deck. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and end my turn there. My move. I draw. I place 1 more card face down and summon the Bird of Roses in attack mode. In attack mode. That's brave, isn't it? Especially since my monster has way more attack points than your wimpy Bird of Roses. You see, I've learned a lot. Been dueling across my time. I've learned to do things like this. I activate Bird of Rose's special ability. When it's in attack mode, I get to summon one plant tuna monster from my deck. I play the Red Rose Dragon. Red Rose Dragon, huh? Now let's do it! Red Rose Dragon tunes level 4 Bird of Roses and level 1 Rose Lover. I Synchro Summon Ignister Brements, the blasting Draco Slayer. And it has way more attack points than your blasted Stardust Dragon. What? What? You know how to Synchro Summon? That's not the only summoning technique I know. I activate a monster special ability in my graveyard. I activate Red Rose Dragon's effect. When it's used for Synchro Summon, I can resurrect it from my graveyard. Let's welcome back on up Red Rose Dragon. And when it's resurrected from the graveyard, I can add a random rose card from my deck. So let's make sure it's a good one. So let's make sure it's a good one. So let's make sure. So let's make sure it's a good one. I draw. First I activate. Next I activate the equip spell card. Ford of Malice. And equip it on Ignister Prevents, the Blasting Draco Slayer. Not only does he gain 600 attack points, but if he battles a monster in defense mode, you still lose life points. And better yet, when he battles your monster loses 600 attack power. Harmony! So Stardust Dragon's in for it now. Go, Ignister Prevents the Blasting Draco Slayer. Attack and destroy Stardust Dragon now. I activate the trap per Shadow Aeon. What does that do? By discarding I discard 2 Shadow monsters from my hand. Then my monster gains 1,000 attack points for every one. So that means he's up to a massive 3,900 attack power! Ah! No, Ignister. Better yet, you take 450 points of damage to your life points. I activate Ignister prevents the blasting Draco Slayer's effect in my graveyard. By returning it to the action deck, I can summon the monsters that I used to summon. So, since Red Rose Dragon is already on the field, I can return Bird of Roses and Rose Lover to the field in defense mode. Even more weak monsters. Now, I end my turn. If I'm going to win this duel, it all relies on my one set card, which I placed at the very start of the duel. By using it, I can then summon. By using it, it all relies on that one card. But I have to get his life points lower, or summon even more powerful monsters than his. Because it won't work if he has more. If I have more life points than him. But I need to have higher level monsters for it to work. And it destroys every card in the field. It's dangerous, but I need it to work. My move. I play Performance Trick Clown in defense mode. Oh, that reminds me. Stardust Dragon's attack points return to normal now. Stardust Dragon. Attack and destroy Red Rose Dragon now. Red Rose. Now I end my turn. My move. I draw. I place one more card face down and summon Nyunia, the Auroric Remnant. In defense mode, now I play the face down Auroric Hollow. With this card, when a reptile monster is sent from my field to the graveyard, well, you can say goodbye. Well, you could, well, instead of it being placed in my graveyard, it's placed in yours. And then, for every reptile in your graveyard, you can say goodbye to one card in your hand each turn. And then, if it's a monster, you take damage equal to that monster's attack power. But for now, I overlay my 2 level 4 monsters to build the overlay network. This punk knows how to Xyz summon. I Xyz summon King of the Feral Imps. Not by moving one overlay unit. Minor nuance. It lets me add one random reptile card from my deck. And then if it's a monster, I get a summon. So now I'll add that one random card from my deck. I play the field spell, Auroric Origin. What? Not only does it destroy your field spell card that you got over there, but my reptile monsters can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I activate my trap, Auroric Hollows effect. Since there's a reptile in your graveyard now, it snatches one card from your hand. And it's sent to the graveyard. If it's a monster, you take damage equal to its attack points. Now let's see what card it is. Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning? That means I take 3,000 points of damage! Boo! You actually think that hurt me? Too bad it didn't. I draw! I summon Electromagnetic Turtle. Now, I activate Performance Trick Clown's effect. When it's used for Xyz summon, it could raise all the monsters in use for the Xyz summons level by 1. So Electric Turtle and his own level are raised by 1. Now I overlay my 2 level 4 monsters to build the overlay network. My 2 level 5 monsters to build the overlay network. I Xyz summon. Do you know how to Xyz summon? That's right. I summon Drill Driver Vest and Bento! Now by moving all of its overlay units, I can switch all your monsters into defense mode. Now you draw a card for each one. I only draw one card, but now I get to return one overlay unit if less than 2 monsters are switched to defense mode. One, two. Now I activate Dark Arm Dragon's ability. Since I have exactly 3 Dark Attribute monsters in my graveyard, I can summon it. A monster that powerful with pretty much no cost? That's right, kid! Now, I wonder how much a Galaxy Eyes Photon Drag costs. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon.
Here is information about the...
Anyway. Drill Driver Vessel Peto, attack! Attack and destroy his rogues lover! Go, Drill Destruction! Galaxy Eyes. Drill his rogues lover to the ground! No! I activate the trap, offering to the snake deity. I target one face-up reptile monster I control and 2 of your cards, and I destroy all of them. I destroy my King of Feral Imps and your Drill Drive Vest and Pento and Dark Arm Dragon. Fine with me. But since I don't control a reptile, Auroric Origin goes to the graveyard. murderous dragon attack, Rose Lover! No. And now I end my turn. That cut you down a size, didn't it? You're a fool to ever think that you could beat me. I still can and I will. How? You got no cards in your hand and you've got one set card and a field spell that's doing nothing for you. There's no way you can win, you fool. Oh, I will, with the heart and the cards. All right. First, I activate the spell card, Sulfur Cord Scale. With this powerful and powerful spell card, since you control a level 8 Synchro monster, I can summon a level 8 Synchro monster straight from my extra deck. I summon Ignition Permits the Blasting Draco Slash. You little rat. That's not all. You see, with Sulfur Cord Scale, I can draw cards until I have 4 in my hand. So thanks, Sulfur Cord. Oh yeah, I'm putting up all the stops now. You ready? Well, I set the pendulum scale with scale-free Abyss Actor extras and scale 7 Sulfur Cord Dreamiac. I'm taking control of this duel, starting now. Now I can summon monsters from level 4 through 6 all at the same time. My monsters are ready to swing into action! Hop to it, Rose Tentacles! Turn up the heat, Flogus, the already balanced, and Cyber Harpy Lady. What? A pendulum summon? I thought only one duelist could pendulum summon in the entire world. The legendary Aster. Well, I'm Zark, and I also know how to pendulum summon. Now I overlay my 2 level 4 monsters to build the overlay network. I exceed summon. Rank 4. Manchester Paladin, the Ascending Draco Slayer. No way. How does this kid know what a pendulum summon? Now by removing one overlay unit, Majestic Power in the Ascending Draco Slayer gains the removed overlay unit's attack power. No! Majestic Power in the Ascending Draco Slayer! Wipe out its Stardust Dragon now! I don't think so. I activate Electromagnetic Turtle. By banishing it from my graveyard, I can stop all battles for this turn. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and end my turn then. I place one card down. Stardust Dragon, wipe out Rose Tentacles now! That's 300 damage to your life points. Now end my turn. My move. And since the power of my pendulum is still in play, I'm gonna turn up the heat with a couple of monsters from my graveyard. And so let's welcome back up Rose Tentacles and Red Rose Dragon, and a new contender, Blackwing Oster the South Wind. Another 3 monsters with the power of pendulum. Yep. Now I summon straight from my hand Dark Rose Fairy in defense mode. Now level 3 Red Rose Dragon tuners with... Oh wait, none of the above tuners. Never mind. Aren't you gonna synchro summon or something? What? Well, since you asked so nicely, I synchro summon! Blackwing Oster the South Wind tunes with Dark Rose Fairy. I synchro summon the vicious and delicious, the rose that everybody loves. Well, it's Splendid Rose. Now by maybe hold on. Now by moving one overlay unit up and just power in the ascending Draco Slayer, it gains the overlay unit's attack points. Now go, Magister. Paladin the Ascending Draco Slayer. Attack and destroy his Stardust Dragon now. Not so fast. I activate the trap. Lost Wind. It halves your monster's attack points. It cuts your monster's attack points in half and negate its effects. Ah! That's 700 damage to your life points. I'm not finished yet. Go on, attack me again. As when Lost Wind is played. As when Lost Wind is used for a monster that's summoned from the extra deck. I can lay it down again and again. Ignition prevents the blasting Draco Slayer attack and destroys monster. No attack. I activate again the trap Lost Wind. What? I thought I just went to the graveyard. Oh, it did, but when it said monster summon from the extra deck, I can activate it again and again. Ah! Go! Dealing you 1,100 points of damage. I've still got more light points than you, Noctic. Yes, but not for long. I draw! I place one card down. Stardust Dragon attack and destroys Rose Tentacles. I don't think so. I activate Splendid Rose's ability. None of my other planet-type monsters can be destroyed by battle. And it's the only one you can attack while it's on the field. Fine, I'll just attack it instead then. Attack and destroy Splendid Rose. Ah! Zark! Zark! Are you okay? I'm fine. I must go on to save all mankind. Oh, wow, that's next season. It's my move now. I draw. I ye. I activate the field spell card Abyss Playhouse. Fantastic Theater. It gets rid of this freaky auroric origin field spell we got in play, but it gives us an amazing amazement. As you see now, Since I control an Abyss Actor in my pendulum zone, well then. Not only does it destroy every spell card in your field, fond of me, I don't have any. But I get to draw cards equal to that Abyss Actor's pendulum scale. So I draw 3 cards in my deck. And talking about the power of pendulums, my monsters are ready to swing into action! I summon Cyber Harpy Lady from the grave. Ignister permits the blasting Draco Slayer. And the Bird of Roses. You brought back those fools. Fine, I'll just destroy them all over again. And now I place 1 card face down on the field. And now I'm going to activate the spell, Mystical Space Typhoon! Oh yeah. Now I can destroy 1 spell or trap on your field. No, my last wind trap card! Oh yeah, I knew you had it ready again, so I was ready this time, but I'm not finished. I tune Red Rose Dragon with Cyber Harpy Lady. I Synchro Summon Blackwing Tamer. Obsidian Hawk Joke. But we'll get to his effect later. Now go! Ignister permits the blasting Draco Slayer. Attack and destroy Stardust Dragon now! I activate the face down card. Sinister Shadow Games. I send Shadow cards in my deck to the graveyard. Then for everyone sent to the graveyard, monsters are switched to defense mode. So I'll send 3 Shadow cards in my deck to the graveyard. And then I get to turn monsters to defense. So I send 3 monsters to the graveyard to switch your 3 monsters into defense. Fine, I end my turn. My move. Now I activate every monster's effect in my graveyard. When Shadow Zephyr is sent to the graveyard by card effect, I can target 1 card in your pendulum zone and return it to your hand. So Abyss Actor extras us back to your hand. And you can't recreate the pendulum scale, which means Resolve for Dreamia goes to the grave. Oh, you broke my pendulum? Next, I activate Shadow Z-MARK's ability. I use its effects in order to build the pendulum scale. I set the pendulum scale with scale 1 Shadow Z-MARK and scale 7 Shadow Z-MARK. I'm taking control of this duel starting now. No, you can't pendulum summon as well. Now I could summon monsters from level 2 through 7. All the... Ah! What's happening? My pendulum scale is gone! What the fuck? Looks like the pendulum 40 wasn't good enough for this scale. Fuck the pendulum scale. I don't need it anyway. I activate Shadow Dragon's effect in my graveyard. When it's sent to the graveyard by card effect, I can target one face down card in your field and destroy it. Say goodbye to your photon change. Now by sending the Shadow Beast from my end to the graveyard, I can draw 2 cards. And I just drew the perfect card. I place 1 card face down. And summon Fairy Tale Sleeper in defense mode. Stardust Dragon attack. Now, destroys Bird of Roses. Destroys Ignister, prevents the blasting Draco Slayer. Rubbish. I end my turn. My move. Since I don't have an Abyss Actor in the Pendulum Zone, Abyss Actor Playhouse Fantastic Theater is destroyed. I summon Abyss Actor Extras in defense mode. Amounts to a 0 defense points. 100 defense points. You must be mocking me now. You must be mocking me. Oh, wait. You're not mocking me. I've never seen a worse duelist than you. And I've seen Cyrus Truesdale duel. He's not a bad duelist. Leave him alone. Oh, sorry. You fool. Leave her out of this. It's between you and me, pal. My move now. I summon Fuelis, the Light-Sworn Archer. Now, Fuelis and Fairy Tale Sleeper, go! I use you in order to link summon. I link summon. Link to Shadow Construct. Shadow Construct? A link monster? What? You know how to link summon? Yes, but it's useless for now. I play the face down card. Super polymerization. What? No way. Now with it, I use Shadow Construct. Let's see. What one do I need? Oh yes. I've used my Shadow Construct. With your rose tentacles, you can use my monster to fusion summon with super polymerization, yes. And now I use them to fusion summon. I fusion summon El Shadow Second Ninja. Oh, 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 oh. In defense mode. The thing is, it can attack even when in defense mode. Stardust Dragon, wipe out his Abyss extra extras. El Shadow Second Ninja, wipe out his Black Tamer, Obsidian Hawkjoe. Oh, my monsters. They're destroyed and useless now. Yes, El Shadow Second Ninja can attack even when in defense. Didn't see that coming, did you? I'm ending my turn there. Barrage Blast. I place one card down. Now by removing Ursurtic McBillis from my hand, I can summon Ursurtic McTanus. In attack mode. You're still mocking me, aren't you, with these weak monsters in attack mode? Do you not understand? You're done! Ursurtic McTanus, attack Stardust Dragon now! What, you're attacking me? Fine with me. I activate the trap. Barrage Blast! Now instead of our monsters battling, both of them are destroyed. Then we both take damage equal to the highest monster's attack power. Fine, then you still take 2,500 points of damage. I don't think so. I activate my face down card. What? The face down card you had down this whole duel. That's right. The one face down card that I always need. It's the spell Sulfur Cord Elegance. And it's a fun little card. Because now you see, I don't take any damage at all I don't take any damage at all from my own monsters. From any card from anything this turn. And it also lets me draw cards equal to the amount of the highest monsters level on the field. So I draw 10 cards from my deck. So now I draw 10 cards from my deck. 10 cards. And isn't this nice? I gain 500 light points for every card. What? You little prick. Oh yeah, and did you forget you take 2,500 points of damage? The same amount as Stardust Dragon's attack points. Now, I activate the spell card Mark of the Rose. I can special summon one plant type monster from my hand by negating its special abilities and cutting its attack in half. I summon the Queen of Roses. In defense mode. And now by sacrificing the Queen of Roses, I can summon the Fallen Angel of Roses. And when the Fallen Angel of Roses is played, I'm going to resurrect the Queen of Roses, the Queen Angel of Roses from my graveyard. So you got the Queen and the Fallen Angel. Queen Angel and the Fallen Angel. Correct. But you know what you're wrong about? The fact that I was going to lose this duel. I place one card. I place 3 more cards face down. These 2 cards should help me. Now, it's your turn. You should have played your wimpy monster in defense mode. El Shadow second into your attack and destroy. Fallen Angel of Roses. I activate my trap. Sulfur Chord Musica. Not another Sulfur Chord card. You seem surprised. Well, I'm not. Now, for every card I have in my field, I can decrease the damage I take by 500. And all of a sudden, the damage is gone. No! And any points that are left over at the end, I gain his life points. No! So I'm up to a grand total of 12,650 life points. But you're stuck at 2,500. That's because I don't duel like a wuss. Hey, it's not being a wuss. I'm just trying to entertain and have some fun. Well, stop having fun. And stop dueling for fun. Stop duel-taining, as some kid called it. I think his name was Yugioh Z-MARK. Well, I'll duel-tain my way till the end. And now it's my move. I draw. This won't help for now. By discarding Heartbeat Channeler from my hand, and every Heartbeat related card in my hand, I can summon a monster from my deck that requires 1 tribute. Then I summon Dino Wrestler Pancreatops. Your deck's running a little low on cards there. Yeah? Well, I say, duel to the end, and you're always having fun. Dueling isn't just about winning, you know. I activate Dino Wrestler Pancreatops' special ability. By sending 2 cards with higher levels or the same level from my hand to the graveyard and sacrificing Dino Wrestler Pancreatops, I can decrease your monster's attack and defense points by 300 for every level of Dino Wrestler Pancreatops, and it is level 7. So your monster loses 2,100 attack and defense points. Making my monster strong enough to attack it. Go! Attack now, Fallen Angel of Roses. Not so fast. I activate El Shadow Second Ninja's special ability. Lets me add 1 shadow card from my graveyard in my hand. Now I activate Curse of the Shadow Prison. Your second ninja is still destroyed. Yep. But now I can resurrect a different Shadow monster from my graveyard to take its place thanks to Curse of the Shadow Prison. I summon Reshadow Wendy. I attack Reshadow Wendy. Thanks a lot. As now I can resurrect a different shadow monster in my graveyard. El Shadow Second Ninja. And its attack points are back to normal now. What? You outsmarted me. Sure it did. My turn. And I activate the spell Pot of Avarice. It lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. Isn't that a nice one? For me, I draw two useless Yugioh fusion cards. By sending these 2 Yugioh fusion cards to the graveyard. Well, it actually did nothing. I just didn't want them in my hand. What? You can't just do that. You can't just say,
I don't want a card in my hand. I'm getting rid of it.
You can't just do that. You have to keep the card. Try to find a way of using it. Whatever. I summon the Preparo Cerberus in defense mode. Now El Shadow's second ninja attack and destroy his fallen angel of roses. Good. That's 600 damage to your life points. Yeah, I'm still on 12,050 life points. Not for long. I end my turn. First, I activate the spell. First, I activate the spell card, Frozen Roach, with its effect. I can send 1 Rose Monster I control to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. I send Queen Angel of Roses to the grave to draw 2 cards. And not only that, but I can resurrect a different level 4 but lower Rose Monster from my graveyard to summon to take its place. I summon the mighty Red Rose Dragon to take its place in defense mode. It's still my turn, and I activate 2 more face down cards. Let's do it! I activate 2 Viper's Rebirths. They both let me resurrect a reptile monster in my graveyard. I summon Nunaya, the Oncodoic Remnants, and Flogus, the Ordoic Boundless. 2 level 4s, huh? Yep. I'm pretty sure you know what's next. I overlay my 2 level 4 monsters to build the overlay network. I exceed summon. Rank 4, Majestic Paladin, the Ascending Draco Slayer. Now by removing 2 overlay units, it gains their attack power. But since none The Nuya has 0 attack. It only gains 1800. It's still enough to take out your El Shadow's second agent. Fine with me. Curse of the Shadow person lets me resurrect a different Shadow from the grave. Go, the Shadow Beast. Fine with me. I end my turn. I activate the spell Foolish Burial. It lets me send one card of my deck to the graveyard. I send the Mathematician. With his effect, I get to draw one card. And I play the Armageddon Knight. The Armageddon Knight, huh? With his effects, I can send one dark attribute monster in my deck to the grave. I send the Kari Bandit. With its effects, not only does it summon itself, but I also get to excavate the top 5 cards of my deck and add any card I want out of the 5. I'll add the one monster I need. Your deck's running a little thin. So it is indeed, but this it will be done before my deck runs out of cards. I sacrifice 2 of your monsters. 2 of mine? Yep. Majestic Paladin, the Ascending Draco Slayer, and Bird of Roses are gone. In order to summon on up to your field, Lava Golem. You just gave me a big, massive 3,000 attack point monster? Thanks. You'll find out why soon. I end my turn. Oh yeah, my move. Yes, my most powerful card. One of my most powerful cards. Another Sulfur card. These are the most powerful cards in my entire deck. I gotta make the most of it. It can negate all monsters' special abilities on his field when he activates a special ability that it affects me negatively. But it has to be on his field. Then I gain life points equal to those monsters' attack points. I lay 1 card down. 2 cards, actually. Now Lava Golem attack and destroy Shadow Beast. Shadow Beast lets me draw 2 cards from the graveyard when it's sent to the grave. I end my turn, and you can say goodbye to 1,000 of your life points. What? With Lava Golem on your field, you always take 1,000 points of damage. Oh, shit. My move. I set 2 cards and activate the spell El Shadow Fusion. Now I fuse Preparo Cerebral. Now I fuse Armageddon Knight I fuse 2 Shadow monsters in my graveyard to create the Beast of your destruction. I summon El Shadow Acupalone. And now it switches your monster's battle position to attack mode. I activate the trap. Sulfur Cord Formal. You don't think I was ready this time. I play the trap. Reshadow incarnation. When I summon a shadow monster and you activate a trap, I can negate it, and then resurrect a monster from my graveyard. And I can resurrect it. Then I can resurrect a shadow monster from my graveyard. So you were ready for my sulfur core trap? Seems so that time. Alright. And now attack his red rose dragon. Ah! You're down to 9,500 life points. I still got way more than you. Oh, we'll see about that. I think I'll switch El Shalaki Blow into defense mode. And then my turn. My move. I summon Flying Pegasus, Railroad Stampede, Lava Golem attack El Shadow Acupone. I end my turn, so you take 1,000 more points of damage. Ah! My move. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think I'll activate Curse the Shadow Prism. To resummon the Mathematician and add him back to my hand. Now I activate the spell Twin Twisters. By discarding the Mathematician, I can obliterate 2 cards on your field. Now I end my turn. I play Chaos Form. The Flying Pegasus Railroad Stampede. Turns into any level 4 below monster from my graveyard. Instead, and the one I'm summoning from the graveyard is... It's the best level 4 below monster. It's Abyss Actor Extras. You brought back those fools. If you're trying to make me laugh, it's working. That's the only thing you have done well in this duel. Be a fool. If you think those fools will save you, then you're finished. Oh, I don't think they'll save me. I know they'll save me. What? By sacrificing half of my life. Ooh! I can destroy every monster on your field. As long as Abyss Actor Extras goes to the grave, and I have to... My life points are reduced down to 100 by the end of the turn. But that doesn't matter. Now attack! Finish him off! I activate the face down card. Shadow Core. It summons a spellcaster, Dark, level 9, attack points 1,450, defense points 1,950. Shadow monster. And now you lose. Your life points are reduced down to 100. A lava golem is about to hit you for 1,000 points of damage when you end your turn. It's over, you little prick. One last play. That isn't bad. One last play. I send Venomagia, the deity of poisonous snakes, to the graveyard to activate its special ability. By discarding every reptile card in my hand, or Ordic Origin, I can destroy one monster on my field. Lava Golem. No! But the effect still goes through. But instead, we both take damage equal to Lava Golem's attack points. If we're both about to get hit for 300 points of damage, that means we both lose. Ah, no. Love songs are for losers, honey, and I could never be lost. That was a great duel. Facts. No, it wasn't. You got lucky. You got lucky to save yourself on that last move. Maybe I did get lucky. Maybe I did get lucky here and there, but it was still a great matchup and an entertaining one. That's why I love the power of dual-tating. Dual-tating is for fools! We'll see. I will destroy you in it. We will duel again and I will destroy you. This time in front of everyone. To prove that I'm better. Hey, you're not finished. Hey, you're not finished with us yet. What do you want about me? I want to duel you. What? You want to duel me? Don't make me laugh. I'll obliterate you faster than you can say, fuck you, you prick. What? You two checking? Huh? You wimping out? You wimping out of our little matchup? Listen to me. The only reason I'm accepting this duel is so I can teach you a lesson. A lesson that somebody should have taught you years ago. Don't mess with people you can't mess with. You've went into the wrong duel. Sorry to tell you. Alright, man, let's do it. Wait a second. Are you sure about this? If I couldn't beat this guy, then I know I'm nowhere near as good as a duelist as you. But what you just did out there was amazing. And I want to follow in your footsteps and obliterate this guy back to his age. But please, let me take him on. Fine. You take him on and you win. Don't worry, I will. Oh, will you? I sure will. Then let's do it. Whoa! Wasn't that an entertaining ending, guys? Well, see you in the next episode, which isn't going to be an hour and a half long because it's going to be a really pretty quick duel. Because we got no sulfur cord cards or some bullshit. If you need something to let it all go, you know we got you. You know we got you. You know we got you. Alright, let's just do an open hand. So I want to. Okay, now I'm going to do this. Right. You know we got you. Hey. If you need something, feeling so. If you need something to let it all go, you know we got you. You know we got you. Let's do it. See ya, motherfucker!